Salah, go ahead.
Sprung that big run.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good. A lot of my teammates were like, it looks like you were jogging and stuff like that. I beg to differ, putting on some weight. It took a little bit more effort. But no, it was good to get out there and run. Hadn't been like that. I don't think I touched 20 in a while, so good to know I still got it. But yeah.
How do you feel with the new weight?
It's definitely a learning curve, as far as just like going through drills and stuff like that, making sure like your room for error is a lot smaller, the more weight you have, because those small mistakes can just cost you as far as, if you have 230 going this way and you're trying to get it back over there, then it takes more effort than when I was 195 in high school. So, but it's fun. It's a good experience. I get to run through guys. Pass pro is a lot better. So yeah, we'll see how it goes during the season with it.
Coach Henderson said that Coach Pickering is giving you some easier rules to kind of play by or some things to lean on. Can you share with us what that is?
His words is like he likes sound bites. So as far as like pass pro, tight hands, tight elbows, simple stuff like that. In our pass pro, just like triangle +1. Because like last year it was different. I was a younger guy, didn't really understand it as much, so kind of underpicked those simple phrases and those sound bites. I'm able to be like, okay, this is what it is. Even if it's 4th and 1, 30,000 people in the stands, I'm able to be like, okay, tight hands, tight elbows, triangle +1. I'm able to play a lot faster. So that's definitely been a big help.
Last fall, the pass pro stuff was something that coaches brought up often.
Yeah.
Talking about you and Cornell.
Yeah.
You mentioned it twice yourself here. How much pride do you take in that now?
A lot of pride, because that's what's going to take me to the next level. The NFL is obviously a big passing league now, so that's really going to be your moneymaker. You got to really be an expert at it, because you're going to be sitting at an office and they're going to know, like, what do you know about this before we all can run the ball, but can you see what the quarterback can see, because you're standing right next to him. So those are things like we just got to make sure we take pride in, make sure that we're experts in, and just keep getting better at it.
How does this offense feel different than last year in your experience?
Well, as a huddle offense, I think you're able to kind of take a deep breath and be like, okay, this is what we're trying to do. In high school, it was a tempo offense. Last year, we were tempo offense. And, we were able to go and stuff like that. But I think the simplicity of it and just how slow it is will kind of let you be like, okay, it helps you understand what we're trying to do, just as far as running the ball, passing the ball, 2-minute situations, 4-minute situations, stuff like that. And so this offense definitely has some advantages to it.
And more balanced in your eyes?
Yeah, I agree. Especially with Malik, him being able to throw it out there 60 yards, you're able to be like, okay, we got a few options, open up the defense. And then even if we're grounding and pounding, Malik can just throw it out there when they want to close down. So we got a lot of options.
You took some reps on the kickoff return today. Do you like that? You looking forward to that opportunity?
Yeah, I remember last year I took a few out against San Jose State. So that was pretty fun. Definitely something I'm willing to take pride in. Special teams is also something that's major in the league. That's really how guys stay. And so that's something that all of us young guys got to be able to take pride in and be able to understand and embrace, So, yeah.
How much have you seen the defense improvement this year, like in practice compared to maybe going against the defense in practice a year ago?
Bray, Bray's a madman. Bray got him turned up. I remember in PRPs just this summer, it's shadow tempo, but after that first rack, it just turns into full speed, like we got pads on. A lot more relentless, a lot more. They just attack. But even when they're trying to play mild, they do it very detailed. I mean, y'all know Bray. Y'all can imagine what those meetings are like, even with team meetings. So, my belief is in Bray all the way. I don't really have to question the defense. I know they're gonna do their part. And again, like Bray got everybody turning loose right now. So, yeah.
What are you most excited about heading into the season?
I mean, what we can be, the potential. Even last year, like as a young guy, you obviously have these inflated views and stuff like that. But like this year, you just kind of really believe it. That we could be something great. Yesterday we had unity meetings, and one thing I shared from high school was my coach always said total relentless effort. And I feel like if we play with total relentless effort this year, we'll be able to go far. You know, I think we have what every other team has, and I think we have stuff that other teams don't that can take us real far this year. So that's really what I'm looking forward to, that like us getting close or reaching that potential.
Thank you.
Thanks,